I never thought my own son would become my landlord, but there I was, at 61 years old, standing in the kitchen of the Brooklyn brownstone I had helped him buy, listening to him tell me I owed him $1,200 a month in rent. It started innocently enough, or so I told myself. When David lost his job during the pandemic, I sold my cozy Queens apartment to help him and his wife Sarah make the down payment on their dream home in Park Slope. $200,000 of my life savings, handed over with the understanding that I would live with them while I figured out my next steps. That was 3 years ago. The first year was bearable. David was grateful, even affectionate. Sarah tolerated my presence with tight smiles and passive comments about my cooking being too heavy or my television shows being too loud. I convinced myself it was temporary awkwardness, the natural growing pains of 3 adults learning to share space. The second year brought subtle changes. My belongings began disappearing into storage boxes without my permission. The family photos from my marriage and David's childhood were replaced with minimalist art that Sarah had chosen. When I asked about my mother's china cabinet, Sarah explained that it clashed with their aesthetic and had been donated to charity while I was visiting my sister in Florida. I should have seen the signs then, the way David would change the subject when I mentioned looking for my own place, how Sarah would loudly discuss their mortgage payments within earshot, emphasizing how expensive everything was. The gradual shift from family dinners to me eating alone while they ordered takeout for themselves. But it was the third year that broke something fundamental inside me. David had found a new job, a good one that paid well. Sarah had returned to her marketing position. Their financial stress had lifted, yet my status in the house seemed to diminish further each day. I was no longer family helping family through hard times. I had become an unwelcome guest overstaying her welcome. The morning David cornered me about rent, I was making pancakes for everyone. It was a Saturday ritual I had maintained, one of the few remaining threads connecting me to the family I thought we were.